Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm going to be continuing my exploration of this island. They want me to find a spot on the map that resembles the picture here. I'm going to start with this over here, these hilly churls and whatnot. I just call the big guys hilly churls. I think that this will get them all. Or at the very... yeah, I did get them all, okay. I was gonna say, or at the very least, 2 of them. You know what? Let's gather them all up. Oh, there's some, carrots here to pick. And radishes and stuff, too. Oh. There's still one that's alive? How'd you survive?
My apologies.
And why was he attacking the treasure chest? That was weird.
I shall treasure this good.
Was he trying to attack me and it just bugged? I should probably try to get that treasure chest over there as well, since it's right there and it wouldn't be too hard to get. I wonder if the birds have anything to do with it. Let's investigate. An old stone tablet. The words inscribed upon it have become blurred beyond intelligibility. On a foggy day, the phantom haze obscures ordinary sight, and the hidden scenery may be espied through obstructing objects. What? Is it saying that I have to come back on a different day or something? I don't know. Or maybe a different version of this island? Because there might be different versions here.
Here we go.
What does this do? Obviously it brings me up. So this gives me a fairly decent view of everything that's going on here. Okay, D-Luke, it's up to you. Hit all of them. Really? You have to hit them in a specific order. You know what? I'm not going to try to figure that out. At least not by, you know, not at the moment exactly. There's nothing up here but bird eggs, of course. And beat up the hilly turtle, and then investigate. Teleport waypoint has been unlocked, and I received an Ancient Azure Stars shard or something. Should I do anything on this island? I suppose I could read this very fast. An old stone tablet. The words inscribed upon it have become blurred beyond intelligibility. On the days when the wild wind howls, the grass would bow like supplicants, and scattered strands of hair shall be carried high upon the wind. What's up with these, huh? It's not that big of a deal. Ooh. Okay. First of all, let's get rid of him. And let's bring Venti back into my party in case I need to have him for activating that. And now that Venti's in my party, let's start this. And use this to go up. Wherever we're going up to. What's going on? How do they expect me to get all the way up there within 2 minutes and 40 seconds? I'm not really seeing it. What's up with that? There's some kind of shining light up there. You see that? That's not normal, is it? Obviously, I can't reach it. You know what? I'm just gonna... did I mark that already? I think I'll set a mark right there as well. Now I'm going to continue the story. I'll worry about the puzzles a little bit later. Back in here. And I do have another one of those shards, so I could place that in a second. Where do they want me to go, though? Oh, return to the Mirage and use the shard, okay. I forgot which one I have, though, so I'll have to compare. So place in the upper slot. Submit and give. I thought it was the bottom because of the way it looked. Anyways, now I've got to find the slot, the one that goes here in the lower slot. Wherever it might be. I still need to place a shard. I don't have any more shards. Well, this is the only room I can enter right here. So I'm going to check just to see if there's something here that I still need to do. It's possible also that I need to go to back outside and collect that one thing that I saw floating in the air. I mean, that's a very real possibility. Oh, It's open. Okay, cool. So, where does this lead? It leads to a series of platforms. Oh, that's neat. I'm getting Kingdom Hearts 2 vibes here. The world that never was. What's going on in this room? Obviously, I've got to complete another one of these things. But it's... Where is the thing telling me? Oh, there it is. Okay, this one isn't as bad because it's on the wall. It just means I have to compare where everything is. Okay, so if I hit this, and then rotate it to the correct position, and then rotate this one to the correct position, and hit it right there like that. Wait a second, am I wrong? Am I doing this wrong? At this point, I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm doing it right. Just gotta keep rotating it. There we go. And now I've got to do a different pattern. Wow. So if I do that, and then I have this one rotated the correct way. Oh, I forgot to hit it. That's not quite right. Need to rotate it one more time. And then that's also not quite right. Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. This one's not supposed to be lit up at all. Okay, and this one over here doesn't need to be lit up. Wait a second. Yeah, this one does. Because I need to point it like that. And now I need to light up this one, turn off this one, rotate this one, and rotate this one. This is kind of confusing, but at the same time, it's not too bad. So if I hit this, rotate it one more time. There we go. Now I just need to figure out this final crazy pattern. Well, I'm assuming this is the final pattern. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is turn all of them off. So I should definitely light up this one. I think I'll have it facing like that. And then this one, I'll rotate it slightly. Well, I say slightly, but that's... I don't really have any control over that. Have this one rotated like that. Now the next one that I have to worry about is over here. So if I rotate this to face that direction, and then I hit this to turn that on, and then I rotate this to face that way, and then I hit this to start that up. Okay, that's still not the final pattern, surprisingly. There's still an arrow going on. What's up with that? It doesn't seem like that's possible to complete, unless they added more. You know, maybe it's actually just pointing to this wall right here. Touch? Yeah, that's all it was doing. That's slightly annoying. But okay. What? Oh. There's nothing I'm missing along the way? I don't think there is. And there's a treasure chest that's blocked. Do I... Oh, what's going on here? Why'd they throw a new type of puzzle at me? What? No, seriously, what? Okay, so they readjust whenever you step on them, right? How am I supposed to know exactly how I'm supposed to step on these? Does this indicate anything? Let's just observe this for a second. So, that does that. Does it repeat itself if I step on it again? I honestly can't tell. So, I'm supposed to somehow create this pattern up there. I'm just stepping on all the different buttons, hoping for something to happen. Obviously, that's probably not the best way to handle this. Let me look at this a little bit more closely again. So this one is somehow matched up with that. But then there's this, and this is where it kind of falls apart. So if I can figure out, maybe if I step on this, something will happen that I want to have happen. Let me try that again. No, that's not doing what I wanted it to do. What about this? No, that's not quite right. I don't think. Wait, maybe that is right. Okay, that is correct. I did that part correctly. But now the question is do I step on this now to get that correct? I don't know if that's correct. No, that's not correct. Oh, did I actually figure it out? No way. Is that really correct? Okay then. I don't know what was up with that crazy puzzle. I guess I gotta go all the way back now. Okay, did I actually find a shard? I don't know if I actually did. No, I didn't. So I should have just looked at my thing to find out. I'm gonna leave the domain temporarily and see if I can collect that one thing that was floating up in the sky, because I believe that that is a shard. Okay, so the thing is shining all the way up there. In order to get it, I would have to probably go up to the very top up there. And now it's just a matter of figuring out how to get up there. I think that I would have to solve puzzles in here. Ooh. There's some stuff to do in this room, isn't there? Even if this turns out to not be what I need to do, I'll, you know, still have made some progress on, like, exploration and stuff. But, anyways, I'm going to activate this very fast. I think there was another pillar off in the distance, so I'm going to choose a character like Amber.
At the ready.
So that way I can light that up as well with her. So here's one. And then, oh, that's not the kind that I was expecting. Whoops. Okay, Kokomi, light that up. Now I've got to find another pillar somewhere. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, there's 3 switches. I guess I'll have to switch in Aether. Okay, there's 1, and then Zhongli can do 2. And I'll do the 3rd and final one there. Open this up.
Unsolicited, and all the more
Crazy.
valuable for it.
Okay, what's going on in this room? What's up with these things on the wall? Touch. Oh. Oh no. Weird symbols that you don't really know what they are for, and yeah, of course they're gonna start doing stuff like that. Oh, there's another one of those pillars I was looking for. Let's activate that. Whoops. No, I thought I switched to Ayaka. Oh, look at that. One of those things. I'll try to get it in a little bit. An old stone tablet. The words inscribed upon it have become blurred beyond intelligibility. As far up as in the front of the stone wall, and as far down as the banks of the shallow bay, there are symbols of 4 different elements. From top to bottom, light them up in order. So, once this is so, the skies will undergo 4 corresponding changes. After this, the central gate will open. So I have to do it from top to bottom? I wonder if I was lucky enough to actually do it correctly. I think I was.
Here we go.
Let's activate that. Create another wind stream. That takes me there, I guess. There's wind streams all over the place here now. And there's those things that are those, what do you call them, boosters that go out to where that thing I saw in the sky. Too bad there isn't a teleporter up here. It'd be great if I could have a teleporter up here. Okay, there's obviously stuff going on over here. But the question is where is the thing telling me the solution to this puzzle? No, why did it have to be straight up in the sky? Okay. So it's basically a backwards 4. Oh, there's something else up there. What's up there? Okay, in theory, this one should be easier to solve if I can, but... Ooh, use a Starlight Coalescence number 1. Okay, so there was that one thing that I was talking about that was floating in the sky before. So I should go get that. There we go. Capture. What? Look at this. Why is there an invisible platform here? Okay, fun. An invisible platform that allows me to run on air. Oh, I never entered this area. I'll go up to the top in a second, but I may as well explore this little area first. Oh, there's some stuff in here. What is this? Seriously, what's up with all this different stuff that they're throwing at me? I guess I'll light the torches. Okay, there's one torch lit. Device countdown started somewhere. Well, that's not good because I failed to immediately light this. Okay. Oh, there's one behind this wall, isn't there? Can I get to it by breaking it? Yeah. What? What the? What was up with that? And there's a switch here. I can grab that at least. I may as well light that up again. That up again. And that up again. But that's still doing nothing. So many different puzzles that I can't really solve. Unless... What's up with this? Why can't I start this? What does it all mean? Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'll mark the area right here. Like out on this edge. With the little star. And hopefully I'll remember what that means. Ooh. What's this about placing in water? Oh. Now I'm confused. I'm all the way over on a different island. Okay. You know what? Let's go back. Huh. Well, thankfully it brought me right back here. I'm gonna fly up to the top now. Like I should have done before. Okay, so if I place that thing right here, what does that do for me? I can place more? What in the world? So I guess I've got to find a bunch of those and place them all. This is quite something, I have to say. I'm getting more and more confused the more and more I discover about this particular island. And I have no idea where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do. There might be something really obvious inside the story area. I'm going to go back in there again very fast. It's still saying that there's something right over here. But what could it be? Because I thought I had gotten everything. What would happen if I remove some of the fragments to place elsewhere? Wait a second. Did I place something in the wrong spot before? Yeah, I placed something in the wrong spot before. This right here. I gotta remove this fragment. And then I gotta place it over here. Wow. They look so similar that I didn't realize it before. There we go. Wow. I don't know why they made it look so similar to that other one, unless it is supposed to go there later or something. But I got really confused by that. Okay. So what am I supposed to do here? Where is it? On the ceiling again? On the walls? Oh, touch. Okay, where are you going? Is it showing me the pattern? If it's showing me the pattern, that may not be good for me. Oh. It's showing me something up there. So I've got to somehow match up with that pattern there. That probably goes there like that. That probably goes there like that. I'm honestly a bit baffled by this puzzle. Is that it? Like that? I have no idea. Yeah, that's not quite right. Oh, I need to change this one to face that way, like that. There we go, finally. Ah, good grief.
There's another star. Let's follow it.
Okay, unfortunately I can't... Oh, can I go that way? I think that the barrier is down. But I'll follow the star. I think it's going to go right back into the water again. Yeah. Right back into the water, so let's enter. Another one of those confusing segments with Mona here. Here we are.
Astrology reveals the truth unreservedly. But not everyone is willing to accept their fate. No matter. Running into difficulties is part of practicing the craft. I must also become stronger myself in order to convince people.
Following these things is a little bit annoying because they move so
I once met
slowly.
an adventurer on a mountain who also happened to be picking fruits. He was even kind enough to share some with me, so in return, I agreed to perform a divination for him. The results were terrifying. I advised him to give up adventuring as soon as possible, otherwise he could meet his end within the next 2 years. He fell silent for a while. Surprisingly, he didn't doubt the results of my divination like others had, but he looked quite perplexed. Even so, I have to keep going. Adventurers can't just give up in the face of hardship. With that, he picked up his pack and headed for the peak.
I think this is showing me... Yeah, I think it was showing me that I was in a maze, and that I just got out of it. But, yeah. That was a very weird puzzle there. I couldn't really concentrate on what she was saying because I was trying to solve it.
However, try as I might, I could never forget that incident. Why is that?
Who knows? I hope I didn't interrupt you. Here we are.
We're back again.
I wonder if the beach has changed again. Confirm?
So,
Okay.
Mona, is that adventurer dead now?
That was the only time I ever saw him. And that was more than 3 years ago, which means he's no longer alive.
It'd be interesting if we could meet him.
But isn't there still a chance that he's alive? You know, like maybe you just made a mistake.
But that's not fair.
You can't call it divination if you reject anything bad and believe the good unreservedly. That's just self-deception. Of course, casually performing divination for fun might be a different matter, but in my field of expertise, there's no room for lies. To contradict my own reading would be a blasphemy against astrology.
Cruel, but truthful. Such is fate.
I don't usually say things like this, but while we're on the topic, I really hope you don't confuse astrology with those fortune stick peddlers that you see along the streets. Astrology does not exist to please. We astrologists are here to verify and witness the truths of this world. Ugh. Which is why astrology is a disdained profession. It is a mighty art, but unfortunately one that annoys people nonetheless.
Why dost thou protest so much, Lady Magistus? Thou seems not to be the sort with whom one would be loath to be associated.
What Main Fräulein means is that she's glad to be friends with you.
Thank you for translating Oz.
No, that's not exactly what I said.
Oh.
Whatever has gotten into you, Oz, you misinterpret my utterances with increasingly alarming frequency.
Oh my, why could that be? Perhaps I have been concerned that Main Fräulein could offend her friends and have been attempting to soften her words.
Although you're the only astrologist I know, you've left an awesome impression on me. You're not annoying at all. Those who go snooping around for secrets, yet ignore whatever they don't want to hear, they're the ones who should reflect on themselves. Knowing your fate doesn't come cheap.
If one could simply avoid fate with just a few words, no one would have to endure the pain of parting. Mona, don't take others' comments to heart. Follow your heart, and never forget what's right.
Oh, I don't need comforting, thank you very much. I'm very tough, you know.
Then why are your ears red?
Oh, well then, thank you.
What dost thou say? Speak up and offer your highest reverence and blessings to the prinzessin.
Okay, Your Highness. Instead of making a scene, why don't you go collect the other fragments in the new location reflected by the pool? We can't enter the mirage without them.
Main Fräulein, you are the only one with eyes sharp enough to locate the secrets.
If that's the case, very well. I shall proceed to the beach.
Okay.
Let's go, Mona.
So we're going over to that little pool thing to show to see the reflection or whatever. Observe the image reflected in the pool of water to find clues to uncover where the shard is going to be. Okay, I can figure that out in the next video, but for now, I'm going to activate this quest right here. The, wait, is it this quest? It's the one with the theater thing? Yeah. And I'm going to go over to that island. Okay, so this should be the stage. Right here. Yeah, this is definitely the stage. I can't interact with anybody here, though, so let's go... Where is it? Right here. Watch first half. Where do I go to
The dragon
observe?
flew off and briefly rested at the gate.
Where are the guards? Are they too terrified to face their fate?
As the evil dragon made no attempts to move or hide, the princess and her entourage quickly arrived. The Princess Loyal Knight was the first to spot the creature, for he always rode far ahead.
How dare the dragon be insolent as such? I pledge before the king to not let the princess come to harm. Mayhap our tactician can succeed with his wits and charm. Legends have it that he's the ultimate survivor. If he can ward against dangers with fastidious care, we need not recklessly suffer. Without a plan, we should not pull the trigger.
The loyal servant passed the message in a voice barely higher than a whisper. While the evil dragon rests, we will draw up a plan. Upon those words, she approached carefully, so the dragon would ignore her steps.
The tactician is correct. We require a plan before we fight. Thanks to my servant's far-sighted work, we have seized the initiative.
Oh, your highness honors me. I was simply doing my duty.
Placing the saddle on the right horse is the way of the world. Take your praise with pride. The tactician has fallen behind. Why does he falter? Did he get entangled in a struggle?
He promised to quell all draconic cataclysms. Perhaps he is torn between myriad schemes.
Through all faith and cynicism, the cautious tactician remained silent, his face one of dismay and gloom.
Oh, tactician! The dragon beckons. Please enlighten us about the stratagem.
Stratagem? No stratagem can be perfected so quickly for a situation this grave. More time is vital.
This merciful enlightened one shall grant thee all the time in the world. Only at dusk will I call the dust to settle.
Hark! The evil dragon speaks! It was simply feigning sleep to lure us into peril.
Attendant B shook where he stood, stopping just short from falling to his knees.
The tactician just ran.
And apologized, then ran away to the gate without hesitation.
Okay. There's the first half done. Let's claim our common treasure chest.
One man's stone
and
is another man's
see the second half now.
The princess and her loyal servant rushed off to find him, while the dragon broke into laughter.
If the king had chosen to appease me, I wouldn't have been able to enjoy such a scene.
Leaving behind her tactician-seeking servant, the princess returned alone to keep the dragon under guard.
If a mirage belies the tactician's wisdom, what may I call on to keep my kingdom safe? The element of surprise fades. The dragon now lies calmly in wait. The tactician has lost his nerve, yet my servant followed in pursuit. Shockingly, open city gates greet me where guards should have stood.
An old guard arrived. Though he was quite visibly drunk, his footsteps were surprisingly steady.
If you ask me, this time of peace is truly fantastic. What with food and wine and beauties. The aristocrats have never known our hardships. The searing sun and the chilling wind. Dragons, tacticians, what a boatload of nonsense. My eyes are dim now, my ears ring. Why did they send me out to the front lines to take on a dragon?
Though the young guard learned much from his senior, he hasn't forgotten his wish to defend the kingdom.
For the princess, I must fight. With everyone gone, I am the last line of defense. I must save the kingdom from... Oh, my belly. Could be... No, not right now.
Oh, he's gotta use the restroom or something.
Did he just run off? Must have been the food. The show must go on. Should I find someone to take his place?
So now they want me to replace him?
What? Why did the guard run away? The show hasn't finished yet. The narrator said they'll have to find a replacement. Shall we go look for one?
Yeah, oh, there could be one all the way over here. Let me see.
Ah, there's a real guard over there. Let's go and ask him.
Doc?
Excuse me, did you see an actor running away?
Of course. How ridiculous. How could he waste such a great opportunity? If only it was me. I've always wanted to perform in a show, but I never got the chance.
Wait, isn't this just perfect?
They need to find someone to replace the guard who ran away.
Well, I've seen them rehearse, but I'm still not a real actor.
But you are a real guard? The other guy suddenly disappeared just as he got to, I am the last line of defense.
And now no one is going to save the kingdom.
We can't let that stand. As a guard, isn't it also your duty to protect the audience's wish to enjoy the play?
That's true, but...
It's always been your dream to perform on a stage. People are waiting. There's no time to hesitate. Let's bring him over!
Indeed, we shall. Whether he wants us to or not. So let's help take the actor to the stage and confirm the actor placement.
My line should be... Look here, dragon!
Very well, very well. Let this enlightened one see if you have any battle prowess to back up that shout.
The loyal servant finally returned just as the terrible fight was about to break out.
Confirm actor
The
placement.
tactician's trail fades, but the guard should carry his weight. No, I should have led him into battle. I was still way too late.
The late arrival let out a resigned sigh, even as the dragon raised the stakes. Though the young guard fought with valor, the cunning dragon still snapped up the prize in one take.
If I had worked harder during training, I wouldn't feel so helpless today.
Though my appetite remains healthy, you did well to quench my cravings. The portions were modest, yet the taste remained rather satisfying. If the appetizers had already entertained me so, surely the main dish would cast a spell.
Thus, again satisfied, the proud dragon licked its mouth and leisurely flew off.
Okay, cool. The only problem I have with this, and I think I mentioned it previously, is that
another man's gem.
They take so long between saying their lines. Like, if it was just snappy, where, like, yeah, one character said something and then the other character said something immediately after and so on, and, you know, they kept following up and, you know, it wasn't like this weird, awkward, you know, 3-second long pause in between, then it wouldn't be so bad. But unfortunately, there's always a weird, awkward pause between each sentence. Anyways, this is where I'm going to be stopping, so thanks for watching. The next time I play, I'm going to be continuing my adventure on the island over here, you know, going into the domain. And, well, actually, I think I'm going to have to search for the treasure over there and then go into the domain. But the timed event right here, because I'm recording this immediately after the previous video, this still has challenges that I can't access yet. You know, that one that was back in Mondstadt. So, the next time I record, I don't know if I'll record immediately after this one yet or not, but there's a good chance that I probably won't, so I may end up doing one of those challenges the next time. So yeah, thanks again, see you next time, and bye-bye.